develop your skills in the stuff you want to tattoo by doing really good jobs of the stuff you don't want to tattoo.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've just recently done like this massive level up with my realism work. So like the thing that I always did was I worked too fast on realism. And it was this concept of I just need to get the job done, need to get a job
Oh yeah, I get you.
as soon as possible because I need to complete the whole project. And it's like, okay, cool. You learn as you go. And then since I've been doing this really slow, like gradients at work, it's just so much cleaner. But everything I do affects everything else I do. So I started working slow with realism, then started working slow with saturated color, started getting better results in both worlds.
That's good.
But then there's going to come a time where I'm going to study a different technique of this, and then I'm going to find like a mix and match somewhere in between working fast and slow.
Yeah. So do you still go on courses and stuff?
Yes and no. So usually what I do for my equivalent of studying is I watch other tattoo artists tattoo.
Yeah.
And I'll find someone who's very exceptional at something and I'll study their work. Because the thing in tattooing is still with your eyes. So I watch these other tattoo artists, like usually like between like 10 and 2 a.m. I go and just watch them tattoo on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just watch and watch and watch and watch and watch. And I watch them do something, and then once I pinpoint the technique I want to learn from them by watching, then I'll sit and I'll just study that. And then I'll practice drawing it, observing it, trying to grasp it, and when I finally feel like I've got a firm grasp on it, then I'll start executing it in tattoos.
Practice it. You also use the pigskin or?
No, practice on people, bro. The thing is, I don't want to sound cocky when I say this, but I feel like I'm skilled enough that I can.
No, of course.
I can adapt the technique while I'm working, and if it's not looking the way I need it to, I can fix it in the same process.
Yeah. I mean, you've been in the business for quite some time, so.
Well, I've actually only been tattooing for 5 years. Now, I'm still a baby when it comes to tattooing, but I've been in the industry for a while. Yeah, that's why I got like frustrated and started tattooing. Because there's people that are here that do shit they shouldn't be doing, like drinking and drugs and whatnot, and messing around. I'm just like, man, you're skilled and you're ruining that opportunity and that potential for the dumbest things.
Yeah.
You know? as well is I take a lot of art classes.
Uh,
That's something I started doing, which is really helping me.
Cromwell Journal said hi.
Hello, how are you?
journalists said fine.
Cool. Back in my day, we used to say, fine, thanks, and you. My how times have changed. Maybe Burgess wants to tell someone that he's fine.
Cromwell journalist said is a permanent.
I'm not really sure. I think you should ask the person that taught you manners. Maybe they'll know.
Nanak said law.
Hello, Shannon.
Cromwell journalist said how much is.
I'm pretty sure the person who taught you manners will also know there. Do you want to start again? From the beginning. From the beninging. Otherwise, we can just keep it at this. I don't hate the pace of the conversation. It's still funny.
Nanak said sounds like a bot to me.
What?
What's up, Dimitri? How you, bro? I feel like Bro did not want to start again.
Just fucking up.
Alright. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that sounded like you died. I was a snake. Thought you were going to take an instant low blood sugar nap.
There's water. That's nice.
Just gonna remove your. Oh, yeah. Shannon, do you remember Sims GM? Let's do it! Be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's just saying that.
Nanak said net at the office is so laggy keeps cutting out.
I'm sorry, bro. Tell the boss man you request a fiber upgrade or you're gonna flip.
Nanak said does white on blackout work well? Asking for a friend.
It does if you have the patience for the multiple sessions it takes to achieve the outcome you want, which a lot of people lack. So if I say 3 or 4 sessions before the tattoo looks great, people usually tap out by session 2 because after 2 sessions it's not looking great. So I'd say it's very specific client base I'd be comfortable to do white on black on. They need to like getting hurt and have patience.
Kimoth Makeup said, "Holy moly, this is cool."
Oh, thanks, Kim. Yeah.
Non-offset and color on that also work well.
Color on that also work well. It's not as efficient. I prefer to use my opaque grays on a blackout. Color does hold, just not as true. It dulls out.
Kimoth Makeup said, "Is it a cover-up?" Jess, from what I heard.
Yes, it is a cover-up.
Kimoth Makeup said, "That's sick though."
Thank you. I'll get it to a doctor as soon as I can.
Kimoth Makeup said, "The goddamn dad jokes, lol."
I have my license. I've had my license for 5 years. There's only premium officially licensed dad jokes in this establishment.
Hayutaku said, "Hail, I'm back."
Hello, how are you? Welcome back. How's your sister's tattoo doing, Jared?
Kayutaku said, lol, Squidsoka just got complimented by my sister works security guard too. Is doing good.
That's funny. I'm glad her tattoo is doing good, bro.
Rufus Durkot said, yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Rufus Durkot said, I love that you got the reference.
The AI made me second guess that for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're on for mock luck.
No, it's just my elbows.
Do you wanna try sitting up for that?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm trying to just, I'll probably up in a second. Let me just do this back end over here, and then I'll prop you up. Jen, there's this beggar that comes to the center every week and always gives me something, but I don't have anything to do today. But I also asked him very nicely, if you see I'm busy with a customer, don't hang her out. Come back in like an hour or not. Because he goes through the whole center and he tries to find all the cans he can find to trade for tin.
Oh, okay.
Kimoth Makeup said, we'll try and pop in back later, but gotta deal with fish. And try to finish painting law.
No stress. Thank you very much for popping in to hang out. It was nice to have you here, Kim. little bit. No, that's a little low. You know, I think you can maybe take your mobile to the left.
Oh, that was
Relax, it's fine. It's not train smash. How's that?
Lower a little bit. Yeah.
Now to just find a ring knot with my blind fingers. Okay.
Sencho said, oh, how I miss you.
Hey, what's up, Sencho? Haven't seen you in a hot second. How are you doing, bro?
Sencho said, where is TTS?
TTS is right here, bro.
Sencho said, in doing good fine, sir, how are you?
I'm good, bro.
Sencho said, that's a cool samurai tattoo.
Thank you, bro. I'm gonna definitely try and make it look cool. It's on this guy's body for the rest of his life, apparently.
Duck Shotgun said, that's tough as hell.
Thank you for the kind words.
Sencho said, nah, you are doing great.
Aren't you surprised that I'm not tattooing a galaxy today? I thought you would have been overjoyed by that. Also, thank you very much for the roses. Thank you.
Sencho said, I'm surprised you're not tattooing Vegeta or Goku in any such way, but yet grateful.
What's wrong with suspicious Vegeta or Goku?
Thank you so much, best friend!
They're such cool characters to make suspicious. It gets anime fans' blood boiling, pumping.
Sencho said, Jono, please.
Gets them active, you know? Gets them so emotionally motivated they almost step outside.
Sencho said, I am a Dragon Ball fan.
But you know what you didn't do is drag your balls to the shop and come
Sencho
fight
said,
me
oh
IRL.
no. Duck Shotgun said, how do I book an appointment with you and where are you located?
I'm located in Centurion, South Africa.
Sencho said, I'm long overdue for a tattoo also.
Yes, you are long overdue for a tattoo. To book an appointment, just WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is on my TikTok profile. You can just grab it off of there. Or you can send me a DM. If you have any queries or questions, you can just ask them on TikTok or on WhatsApp too.
Duck Shotgun said, do you have a list? Like how much you charge?
I charge 1,500 an hour, and then my day rate is 5.5 for 6 hours. Anything under 10 by 10 is charged per piece.
Duck Shotgun said, wow, big money.
Yeah, it is pretty big money. But if you want big tattoos, you gotta be spending big
Sencho
money.
said that time I want Jono to tattoo my whole body from neck going down low.
And then you got a quote and you're like, nah, fuck that, man. Tiny tattoos for life.
Sencho said a dub dash shotgun, but the ink.
It's okay, bro. I also do cover-ups. That's why we're here today.
Sencho said the theater quality is so good and it's worth it.
I appreciate that. Thanks for the love, bro. But this is also seriously though, this is a cover-up.
Sencho said that's why I want only Jono and to do my tattoos.
You go to Lucy for tattoos when you're pissed off at me for ruining
Sencho
your
said
favorite
his ink is top tier.
Get pissed off at me for ruining your favorite Dragon Ball Z character, so you book as Lucy instead. I don't want to get tattooed by John anymore. He ruined my childhood. Did you see what he did to the Dragon Balls? They drag differently than they used to.
Sencho said, listen, you can tattoo that on other people, not me.
It's okay, we'll do a suspicious Naruto character for you. Easy win, easy win. There's a suspicious... We can do CJ from GTA, but make him look suspicious. How does that sound? We can even give him a speech bubble that says, "Oh shit."
Sencho said, "I'm good, buddy."
Oh shit, here we go again. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, bro. So, about that galaxy tattoo, huh?
Sencho said, no, sir.
Okay. There's a cool kid say valid. You're wrong, but okay.
Sniper said, hi, bro.
Hey, what's
Sencho
up?
said he gets a cool samurai tattoo. How come I can't get the same wall? Lucy Wakeford said, looks cool.
Thanks, babe. What's up, Jay Insulin? How are you, bro?
Sniper said I asked you about the God of War tattoo.
Did you?
Sencho said if your current client gets a Vegeta tattoo, I will do the same. Sniper said I'm fine, bro, just working.
Did you ask me on WhatsApp, bro? Because I swear I sent you my WhatsApp number. I handle all inquiries via WhatsApp, bro. Apologize for any disappointment there,
Sniper said no, I still need to WhatsApp you.
but... see. Let me know, bro. Drop me a WhatsApp when you can and I'll sort it out for you. If I use too many platforms simultaneously, I'm going to get lost and screw something up. That's why I stick to bookings and inquiries on WhatsApp.
Sniper said okay, I will send today.
Solid, bro.
Sencho said, Jono, quick question.
Are you sure it's a quick question? I'll give you 15 seconds. Make it quick. Damn, bro, that is not a quick question.
Sencho said, what are your thoughts on anesthesia tattoo sessions?
I think getting anesthesia to get a tattoo is extremely dangerous and extremely stupid simultaneously. Your risk of being unalived just by going under is really, really high. On top of which, then you add on the risk of trouble with healing and waking up to that extensive amount of pain for getting that much of your body tattooed at the same time. And the need for pain blockers and other medication to suppress the pain, and then hoping and praying the tattoo heals well. I just feel like that's a stupid game. I get it, tattoos are sometimes really painful and a bit sucky, but I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, but if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Anesthesia tattoos feel like one of those games to me. Now don't get me wrong.
Sencho said, okay, how about for a single body part like a massive back tattoo?
Nah. So stupid. Just feel the pain, bro. It's just really not worth it. Like the amount of pain that you're going to be in, which is like 3 days.
Sencho said, damn, so I must thug it out.
It's really like in your best interest to thug it out. Like you'll feel more pain for sure, but I mean, you'll suffer a hell of a lot less, because like within 2 days the tattoo's inflammation has dropped. Imagine having to be on morphine just so that you can manage tattoo pain or post-tattoo pain. That's crazy, man. I mean, like, different strokes for different folks, I guess, but damn, I think that's just, like, really stupid. Imagine paying, like, 500 grand ZAR just to go under anesthesia for a tattoo. No, I lie. We did the math the other day. Someone asked me to do it. I think it was like 850k for myself, the anesthesiologist, and like 1 or 2 extra hands.
Sencho said, I do get your meaning. Anesthesia session seems like a coward way to do it.
No, it's not about the cowardliness. It's about the fact that you can actually die. Go read up the risks of anesthesia. Forget everything else on the table. This ain't about whose balls are bigger and hang lower. If it was safe to do, I'd be on board.
Sencho said, how much did you calculate the price?
It was like 880 grand for like a 12-hour tattoo session, 2 tattoo artists, and an anesthesiologist. Plus, the anesthesiologist would have had an assistant.
Sencho said, oh wow. Sencho said, how much of that is yours?
Like 30-40% goes to the tattoo artists. 60% goes to the clinic and the anesthesiologists. Then it's split between the 2 tattoo artists. So like it's still a paycheck, it's a good paycheck, but it's just so fucking stupid.
Sencho said, full body right.
No, like a full back piece and a sleeve. You know what's really cool? Give me $1 million and I'll fucking tattoo you.
Sencho said, it's just dangerous, yay.
It's super dangerous and I get underpaid compared to the rest of the people involved in the equation. Just give me the $1 million, bro. I'll tattoo you gently. I'll put lots of Vaseline on when I'm tattooing, okay? I'll use a whole bottle of Bactine for the session if I have to. Just relax, BBG. Everything's gonna be fine.
Sencho said, has a client slept on a session?
Yeah, a few of them have. Not this one. Actually, he did almost. In the beginning, he was like, hmm.
It was in the beginning. It was very
In the
cozy.
beginning,
Yeah.
in the beginning, it was fun.
It was fun. Now, reevaluating life choices.
No, but when the tattoo looks sick, you'll be like, ah, it's fine. See you soon, ish. See you sometime.
Yeah. In the distant future.
Props to the tattoo artist for putting up with this attitude when he has to do cover-ups. To be fair, it's technically my fault because I was like, no, I can't fix this tattoo. Let's cover it up. Also, like minus 10 points to the tattoo artist for convincing the client to get a cover-up. You've got to take some accountability.
Sencho said law.
The catch 22 with the tattoo was it was upside down, and I couldn't live with myself knowing that I have to clean up a tattoo that's upside down.
Sencho said, can he still move his hand? The law.
No, he's got a wife who will move it for him. He's gonna be like Jan Skarp. You know that guy? He's an influencer, Afrikaans influencer that does a lot of funny jokes. But he had an accident while drinking, and basically he cut the muscles in his
Sencho
shoulders.
said it twitched a little law.
So now he's basically got like he calls it a pop, I don't know.
said, nah, but that does look so cool.
Thanks. What did my clown from the army say? Thanks, troop. Her fucking lingo is so wide into being in the army. She just like literally on WhatsApp is like, hello troop, what time are we
Sencho
tattooing?
said I might steal it.
Bro. Can't be getting GTA tattoos. and
Sencho
acting-
said, but let me guess you don't want me to copy and paste.
Yeah, bro, we can just do your own samurai for you. I did 2 designs for him. You can have the other one. He's not gonna need it. It's fine if I give him the other design.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'll even add some special effects in there. Some galaxy vibes. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip.
Sencho said, no, not the galaxy vibes.
You're not a fan of space, huh?
Sencho said, I'm scared of the galaxy.
That's what she said.
Sencho said, not at all, sir.
Okay, well I guess we could do the tattoo without the galaxy if we have to. And keep it boring. Can make the flavor vanilla. I guess vanilla is a flavor. Do you feel gaslit yet, Sancho? Asking for a friend.
Sencho said, oh my goodness, no.
Okay, my bad. It's only my bad because I failed to gaslight you into getting the tattoo.
Sencho said, you can't gaslight a gaslighter.
Yeah, especially when the lighter doesn't have any gas.
Missionary Drew said this looks sick-ass.
Thank you very much. 'Tis a cover-up. Believe it or not.
Sencho said, does that ink bring a shine to it?
Oh, I must top up the numbing for you. Yes, please.
Please.
Jeez. It's like teaching my toddler manners. He's like, I don't want this.
I'm bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm in excruciating pain.
Excruciating, bro. It's English. You know, like when you mid phone call and your bundle just expires. Excruciating. Solid, right?
Speaking.
Sorry, guys. My client's suffering through excruciating pain right now. Please, just bear with us. Bear witness.
Sencho said his laugh is so funny, lol.
The first time I tattooed this gentleman was just after his divorce or during his divorce.
Yeah, just after, yeah.
And,
Missionary Drew said doesn't look painful.
doesn't look painful. No, it's not painful at all, bro. So, the only thing that makes tattoos like really hard to sit through is like when people see, like, it's basically the emotional sensation of seeing the old tattoos gone and the new tattoo coming in, you know. It's not really painful to get the tattoo.
Sencho said, I love his laugh, bro. Tamzaku said, does it hurt?
No, not at all, bro. Come get one. Book in. Get a really, really big one. The bigger it is, the less it hurts. Only tiny tattoos hurt. How painful was it to cover up your tiny tattoo?
Yeah, like it's the second time, right? The first one was the whole fucking tree just to cover
Sencho
up the
said
ring.
it really doesn't, and it's so satisfying.
This is so true. You guys should trust Sencho. He looks like a trustable
Kanzaku
dude.
said, is he laughing or what? Nonak said bigger tattoos, bigger needle, less pain.
Very true. Very true. Shannon, have you watched Ink Master or something, bro? Because you seem knowledgeable. At least my client can still laugh. What's more painful, the jokes or the tattoo? That's not a yes or a no.
No.
He's like...
Kanzaku said this lip is great.
I try, bro. I try. Watching people tattoo is pretty much...
Sencho said if you can laugh it's not painful, trust I laughed in mine too. Missionary Drew said I want cybersagalism tattoos.
Sure, bro. I'll tattoo Neo Tribal for you, man. Come on, book it. Money is money.
Sencho said what's crazy is that I got a tattoo after my final matrix exam, and my principal saw me law.
Did she see you getting the tattoo? The principal didn't come have a word with me.
Sencho said she saw it after.
Well, she didn't come speak to me, so I think I'm safe. Marked safe from Sencho's principal after tattooing just after matric exams.
Sencho said, I mean, I was old enough to do it law.
Yeah, I did ID check you, fam. If you were underage, I wouldn't have tattooed you. It's not just something I say, I just don't want to tattoo kids, because if you screw up your tattoo and I scream at
Sencho
you...
said I'm sure he can't feel his fingers.
Can still move them, so I'm okay for now.
Bet it's going to feel like a different person.
Sencho said, yeah, for now, Sir Law.
Sencho grinds my gears sometimes because he always says sir. Except when he's angry with me about Dragon Ball Z.
Missionary Drew said you're getting all the girls with this tattoo.
He's already...
Sencho said you were saying about ID check Jono.
I did ID check you, bro. Or did you forget that I copied stapled a copy of your ID to your form? Never forget it, bro. For a hot second there, I genuinely thought you were bullshitting me. Just remember, I have a lot of experience working with your age group because they think they're clever.
Sencho said I did not look that young, bro. Come on.
It's almost like you were 18 at the time, hey? It's like when a fucking 16-year-old girl walks into the studio, hands me her ID, I'm like, she's 16. And she just looks at me like I'm retarded.
Yeah,
And I'm like, bro, but I said to you, like, no under 18.
Sencho said I was 19 actually.
That ID was fake, huh? Thanks. Give them enough time and they'll ask themselves.
Fucking Dead said love the tattoo man.
Thank you, bro.
Sencho said, sir, I'm 22 now. You're okay.
Sir, you're 62 now.
Fucking Dead said, no problem, bro.
Don't worry, sir. I know what to hide in your next tattoo. I got you. So who's your favorite? Broly, Goku, or Vegeta?
Sencho said, please.
For sure, bro. You don't have to ask me twice. I got you.
Sencho said, please, bro.
When you ask so nicely, I'm so happy to oblige, bro. Book in.
Sencho said, Jono, no.
Bro, don't come begging for the tattoo. and
Sencho
then
said,
backtrack.
Jono.
Chat, you heard him. He was begging. He was pleading. He was like, Jono, please. Please, bro. Everybody in chat heard that now, bro.
Sencho said I wasn't begging, bro.
You weren't begging in the I'm standing at the robots and I need $5 or a smile kind of begging. Just asking me nicely to hide a spaceship in the tattoo. Bro, I'm such a nice guy. You know, because I had to tell you.
Sencho said nah.
Bro's getting cold feet. That's okay, bro.
Sencho said Shadhi is putting words in my mouth. Rufus Jerkot said I heard it.
At least it's only words I'm putting in your mouth.
Sencho said, oh my goodness.
I saw a reel the other day on Instagram which was fuck funny. This dude just like, I'm a 36-year-old man making an Instagram account to get closer to the people around me, and then all he does is trolls on this account. so he goes like to all these very popular fucking videos about these influencers and leaves like the dumbest comments. I fucking love it. Like I absolutely love it. Like he has this, there's this one dude that's like, at first it hurts, and then it heals, and he's like, comments, how big was he? He has like a whole bunch of fucking comments. It's so good. Sure. This looks really insane.
Sencho said, will this had to be done today, or is he coming back?
We'll see. Like, if he keeps sitting so well, like the big boy he is, then probably we'll finish today. But, like, this is the bulk of the cover-up. There's a little bit of cover-up work there. But, I'm pretty confident we should, like, smash out the rest pretty confidently.
Jordaby said, looking good.
Hello, Jordaby.
Sencho said, like the big boy he is crazy.
Bro, Sencho, you act fucking surprised every time I'm just myself, bro. As if I'm not me. The only time I'm a bit more reserved and cautious is when people don't know me.
Sencho
Warm
said,
them up.
I love you for it, bro.
I love you too, bro. JoJo's level homo.
Sencho said, where is Quinn?
Who?
Sencho said, well, what?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now, bro.
Sencho said, Quinn.
No. Myself and Lucy are the only people that have been working here for the last year or so. Or just under a year.
Sencho said, right, okay.
And we will not be hiring any employees for the foreseeable future. Except maybe Jared, but for not tattoo reasons. No questions at this time, please and thank you.
Sencho said, yes, sir, understood.
So yeah, dude, cover-ups are fun. Realism's also like fun.
Sencho said, so anyway about that galaxy.
I thought we dropped the topic, but I mean, if you really want to keep
Rufus
bringing...
Durcott said, would that work better, or not really?
What? Rufus, you confused me.
Rufus Durcott said, sorry, it didn't read my comment.
That makes a lot more sense. Because all I got was, would that work or not really? I'm like, huh? Sorry, man.
Sencho said, so we for real can't add color to my skin.
I mean, we can, as long as you like the fact, as long as you accept the fact that when it discolors, I don't want to hear about it.
Can I grab a sip?
Are you light-headed or just sore?
No, just salt.
Oh, okay, fine. So, Sencho, how it works is when you're working with color, if the skin tone is darker than the tones used, the color will discolor tremendously. If the color is darker than the skin tone, but the skin tone is still melanated, remember you have 2 layers of skin that heal over the tattoo. So it will discolor it to some extent. So with some skin tones, it can still look really, really nice. And then with others, it's a little bit less nice. I have seen color on very dark skin, and it just doesn't look great. It makes a tattoo look like it's 50 when it's, you know, a month old. And contrary to popular opinion, because I've heard that there is one going around, I don't give a shit about people's race. Couldn't be asked about racism. That's for fucking kids. people with no IQ points. I have at least 3. I just want your tattoo to look so
Mason
badass that you
Pearson
can
said,
spend
"Are
money
you
again.
South African?"
Am I South African? I was until about one question ago on TikTok. Decided to immigrate.
Sencho said, "Okay, so in caramel. So will I be okay?"
You know what we could do for you,
Mason
Sencho?
Pearson said, "Or South African."
Sencho, what we could do is book a tattoo with me, and then maybe pay like an extra like 300, 400 bucks.
Sencho said,
And I'll
"Not
whip up a
East
color-
German, actually."
I'm Jewish, but okay. What we can do is we can pour a couple of variety tones of color, tattoo them on your leg or something like that, so you have a swatch of color to see how it will heal. And that's probably the best way to move forward knowledgeably. And you could have mixed returns as well. So you might have although I know you are not like super dark, you're still kind of brown, respectfully. So it's just about ensuring that the healing process is nice and comfy, man, and that it's like it looks good healed. So let's do like a color swatch, do maybe like 10 tones of color, and see how they look, and then you'll know what to expect, and then you can say, well, knowing this fact, I would like to get a color tattoo, or screw that, I'm over it.
Mason Pearson said, "Mountain Dew."
Margin Dew.
Sencho said, "Respectfully, of course." Rufus Durcott said, "Tattoo a rainbow."
Bruh.
Mason Pearson said, "Yay." Jordaby said, "Or look it up on Pinterest."
Pinterest is slightly dishonest.
Sencho said it. Rufus Draco, definitely not.
We could do a galaxy rainbow for you. I feel like bro would love it. Low key.
Rufus Durcott said, "But then if it heals, well, you can put a leprechaun next to it." Mason Pearson said, Mason Pearson said, Mason, Mason Pearson, Mason Pearson, Pearson, Mason.
Mason, if you spam again, I will ban you.
Jordaby said, "And a pot of gold."
Yeah. Reminds me of that skit from, what was it? Robot Chicken. There was a leprechaun there that gave up his gold.
Mason Pearson said
Someone
he's gonna
shattered
tattoo
the
a fella
pot
on your
to steal
palm.
the
Be
gold.
careful.
And he gave a
Rufus Durcott said,
What?
"Then he can be money bags."
He's gonna tattoo a femboy on your arm, be careful. Do samurai qualify as furries? It's a suit, so I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
Jordaby said it. Rufus Draco, no, then he can be Mr. O'Leary.
Who's Mr. O'Leary? Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna do something real quick. Just thinking how. Just give me your arm here. I'm gonna have to draw a lot, but it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Shannon, thank you for all the likes, bro. What a legend. Always dropping likes.
Jordaby said Mr. O'Leary was a leprechaun in Chicago who hides a pot of gold in the basement.
I will admit, I'm honest enough to say I'm a bit square on who that is.
Nanak said 8 guys gotta tap out. Catch you soon.
Much love, Shannon. I'll see you soon. I love how he says tap out after tapping the screen for likes. Thanks for the likes, bro.
Vanilla Fox H5C said what's up.
Hello, Vanilla Fox. Haven't seen you in a hot second. How are you?
Vanilla Fox H5C said I'm good, how about you?
I cannot complain, thank you for asking.
Vanilla Fox H5C said he'll be turning 20 soon. I don't know what to do for my birthday.
Yeah, that too.
She's in America, so she's not even allowed to drink yet. You should be able to get a tattoo. Come to South Africa for a holiday, get a tattoo.
Vanilla Fox H5C said that's so far away though.
True. But it's one of the things you could do for your birthday. You don't have to.
Mason Pearson said, are you still South African?
Nah, bro, I've changed nationalities. This dude on TikTok kept asking me if I'm South African every 5 fucking minutes. I'm now Zimbabwean.
Mason Pearson said, are you Alabamian?
No. Do you know the way?
Mason Pearson said, Sweet Home Alabama.
Sounds about white. I feel like Mason's from Alabama.
Keanu said, love the ink. Mason Pearson said, no, I'm from the hospital.
That's where you were received, that's not where you were conceived. Thanks, Keanu.
Mason Pearson said, well then I'm from my dad's bollocks.
From his bollocks.
Mason Pearson said, I can hear your accent. Are you South African?
No, I am from Zimbabwe. Do you know the way? Mason, you must stop with these shenanigans.
Rufus Durcott said, I don't think you know D.A. Way.
Mason, he does not know the way. And he reeks of
Layla said,
Ebola.
full-time in Zimbabwe.
Full time in Zimbabwe.
Keanu said, where you from? I got a tattoo. I want to do half sleeve.
Hey bro, I'm based in Centurion,
Mason
South
Pearson
Africa.
said, I Zimbabwean cook. You like grilled chicken in Bombaquat.
That is not
Rufus
Zimbabwe.
Durcott said, I
That's
have
Jamaica.
GPS, so I don't either.
Mason's confusing his Africans, bro.
Mason Pearson said, Jamaican Bomba. Keanu said, I'll send you ADM M in Alberton.
No, bro, that's like a little drive away from me. Alberton's really not that far, bro.
Mason Pearson said, I think you are South African. As they say, a South poo can smell another South poo.
Never heard that in my life, bro. And I've traveled the country. I've been around. I've been everywhere. They just never heard that.
Mason Pearson said, I guess you are from Pretoria. Rufus Durcott said he is Mexican. Dub Shotgun said, how much to tattoo my shaft?
Dub shotgun. It's gonna cost you 1,000 Rand just to stick a stencil on your shaft.
Mason Pearson said, wait, are you from Pretoria? Duck Shotgun said, my first tattoo. Rufus Durcott said, it has to be hard, remember.
That is also true.
Keanu said, it's not far from me, but I'll BMU with the idea. Mason Pearson said, okay, no, thank you. Duck Shotgun said, oh yay, we'll have General in the back.
Hold on.
Duck Shotgun said, hentai asterisk.
Hello, my love. Hello, Jay.
Rufus Durcott said he is too cool for Cape Town apparently. Mason Pearson said,
You won't be
put
able to make a
Harrison in the back
YouTube video on the
seat?
computer because I'm busy streaming right now. No, because I'm busy making a YouTube video. Do you want to show me and the customer?
Mason Pearson said, bro, can you put Yeritin
Can you
instead of that
ask
black tape
mommy to
stuff in the
film it on her
background?
phone and send it to me, please?
Mason Pearson said, please. Mason Pearson said, I need Yeritin.
Okay.
Mason Pearson said, I'm gonna go remote on you.
I'm gonna put my phone on speaker and carry on tattooing. Or not. Oh, Mason, you're gonna be a subscriber. You've got to be a super fan subscriber. Otherwise, you can't make music requests. Otherwise, you're just requesting to the nothing.
No, thank you.
Thank you for the half me. And thank you for the roses dub shotgun. What was the talk about hentai? Just send that again because I was busy on a phone call.
Duck Shotgun said, yes, indeed.
I was busy tattooing the completely
Duck
legitimate.
Shotgun said, I'll become a super fan once I get my shaft tattooed.
Cool, bro.
Yo, I can't imagine. I cannot.
I'm not going to imagine, bro. I don't want to touch anyone's shaft, so I'm gonna need some real money for that.
Duck Shotgun said 10K.
Sold. Hey, I'm Jewish, bro. Money is money. Yeah. Bro, business is business. Whether it's a circumcision or a rip-off, as long as it's off, it's...
Rufus Durcott said, but why not? It's a solid job. Duck Shotgun said, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Rufus Durcott said, can't be that hard.
The problem is, I've done private tattoos before, and people sometimes really make it
Duck
awkward.
Shotgun said, I mean, something's gonna be hard.
Awkward how?
People ask you the most inappropriate questions, like, are you enjoying yourself?
Oh god.
Do you like what you see? Is there any other way I can pay for my tattoo?
Wow.
I'm just like, huh? private tattoos, I actually do take the money up front before we start tattooing. Literally, since the offer for alternative formats of payment came up, I was like, nah, I'm not doing
Rufus
this.
Jerpod said there is a different way card, cash, F.
I feel like a hard EFT doesn't make sense.
That's gonna be a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a bitch.
It's gonna be alright when I shade it.
I'm talking about the pain levels.
And I'm telling you that shading it is gonna hurt less.
Oh.
But human beings are interesting, man. I was once doing a private tattoo for a lady and her husband was like, do you like what you see? I was like, no, I'm very uncomfortable now. I was fine until like literally one question ago. I was like, man, I'm getting paid today. Now I'm like, I really don't want to be in the same fucking room as you.
Yo.
But then
Duck
you-
Shotgun said how much was it?
It was like $4.5 grand. It was a small tattoo. And the lady was very respectful, which is like great. It's exactly how it should be. And I mean, like, I don't mind doing private tattoos as long as the clients understand that I'm doing this for the money. Bro, even this tattoo I'm doing for the money, like the conversation is great. You know, the company is
Duck Shotgun
amazing.
said not for the love of the game.
Nah, bro, I'm one of those men that's actually happily married. Speaking of love of the game, I saw like Iran was like saying that they're gonna have suicide bomber squads.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, in the day and age of drone warfare, that's just sheer love of the game. I was like, wow, he's not wrong, but he's out of line. But he's not wrong. I mean, at that point, it's literally just like you're doing it because you can, you know.
Yeah.
How's your elbow feeling?
Better.
Oh, that's fantastic, man.
Thank you.
I mean, Or probably not much consolation, but it's something.
Duck Shotgun said, have a blessed day. I'll be back in 1 hour.
Please don't try and bless me with anything other than money. Thanks, bro. Love you, bye. To be honest, I kind of feel like he was trying to shaft me with the deals he was proposing.
Sencho said, yeah, this will be done today.
Yeah, this part's gonna be a bit spicy, but it'll be done today.
Sencho said, fire tattooed.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate the kind words. Try not to blow on it, please.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Anyone else want to book a realism tattoo for this week?
Come in, the water's fine.
You heard it here first, folks. Sure, it's painful now, but it's looking great.
No, it's amazing.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with an anime called Mashal. Anyway, they have a cult in the anime called Magia Lupus. And that's all I can think of every time I read the omnibus for Lupus. sign was about as serious as the size I make. Guys, that was your sign to get a tattoo.
Toxic RMN said sup Wizzy.
What's up, Toxic? How are you, bro? There's a few people I'm missing on TikTok. Dildo Baggins.
Toxic
What are you
RMN said
saying?
looking neat.
Thank you. Username Dildo Baggins was awesome.
Toxic RMN said I am well thanks yourself.
I'm super well, thank you. I'll give you some back to you in a second. Is that as in that don't want pectin or is
Take your time.
okay? I mean, I can withhold the noise if you really want, bro. I know you
No,
don't.
please, please.
Okay.
Please, sir.
You don't have to grow. I was just trying to understand context. gonna give you a little break there. Because I need the bathroom. And I'll be able to put them back to you on it now. Barrier protection isn't as effective as I thought it would be. I was trying. It just looks so nice. The saturation is just so nice. No, don't have to be sorry. Just be yourself. Please don't be honest.
No.
At least there's a lot less black in the top. Live is not eligible for FYP because of low static. Footsack winner. Can't even go to a bathroom break without the fucking. I must remember to put the bureau back on. That was so stupid. I already know what my number one song on my Spotify Wrapped is going to be at the end of this year.
This one.
This one.
Rufus Durcott said peekaboo.
It's not Halloween, so Pikachu won't be dressed up as a ghost just yet. How's it going?
Rufus Durcott said no, but I do see you.
Is it because my hair's standing all over the place that you think I look like Pikachu?
Rufus Durcott said been here lurking and working. Is this cat hot nonsense?
Is this cock nonsense? I'm just talking shit. I don't know what else to say. My client's in pain and has gone quiet. I'm concentrating to get the tattoo done. Cockprock is all I've got left, eh? That's it, like living on a prayer or some shit like that. My client's praying that I'm done with the tattoo. I'm praying he still has money in his account.
Faithful people we are.
Rufus Durcott said I know I'm sweating my fat out.
That doesn't actually work that way. You won't sweat the fat off. You'll just sweat the hydration out. Sorry, that sounded rude, but yeah, unfortunately. What was that guy from Jackass? Steve-O.
No.
Remember when he was in a heat suit and drank his own sweat? And people from then say shit, people do shit for fucking likes. Bro, Steve-O didn't even get likes yet. And he just did that shit.
He just did that shit, yeah.
Rufus Durcott said that was nasty. I remember that.
Remember when they inserted hot sauce directly in the hole?
Yo. I think the rest of them are, I don't know.
Rufus Durcott said yep, I sadly do.
The human volcano. They took laxatives and made a human volcano. There is really a lot of ass in Jackass. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Rufus Durcott said not again.
What do you mean, not again?
Rufus Jerkot said, why am I being censored?
Probably because I'm busy talking about Steve. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I have no fucking clue. My client's either like given up or he's mustering courage. 50-50. So you really must like these books, huh? Sorry, there might be a low blow.
It's okay, I take it.
So lots of complaints, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm sounding like a little bitch now, but yeah.
No shit, bro. This shit has been rough.
Alex Dupont said, looking good.
Thanks, Alex.
Dupont said, is this gonna turn into a sleeve?
Maybe. I think tonight my Kansas's answer is going to be no. But maybe we'll speak to him in a few business days and see if his mind has changed. This is a cover-up. And so my customer has been having not the best time the anime for the last little while. Implant over here, and then move back here, finish this up, and then I just have to do that little piece there. Do you want to do the DNA another day?
DNA?
The DNA?
Oh, no, I'm deciding not that good.
Alex Dupont said, I'm working on my whole arm, quarter left, and I'm done.
We'll do it another day.
I'm sure I'll tattoo you again. Hopefully a bit sooner than...
Yeah, I won't wait 5 years again.
It'd be awesome.
I did see there's some lines still visible this side. So
Let me see.
see the
Oh, okay. I'll put Bactine on for you and wait you for 5 more minutes. Quarter left.
Alex Dupont said, my whole ditch is black. That was cake.
My whole ditch is black. That was cake.
Did you get your blackout tattoo? I remember the last time I was
Oh, I still want to get it. My wife is like, no. She's the boss.
Yeah, of course.
Like I can do whatever I
Alex
want. but
Dupont
it's-
said, all black.
Yeah, no, I know what blackout is. I've done a blackout tattoo before. For someone, not myself.
Oh, okay. Because the last time I was here, you were talking about doing it on someone, so...
Alex
No, I
Dupont
did
said the
tattoo.
neck was easy too.
I still want to get my own blackout tattoo on my body, but I think Alex really likes pain.
Alex Dupont said, I do law.
Noted. But I mean, I suppose that's one of the reasons we get tattoos in the first place.
Yeah.
Alex Dupont said we do 3 to 4 hour sessions, no numbing. Just straight to Gur.
I don't do numbing either, bro. Numbing is for people that want their tattoos to heal up wacky. The only thing I ever use is a little bit of Bactine when the session gets a bit rough. And although it technically counts as a numbing agent, it's not a very strong one. And it doesn't cause allergic reactions with the skin and shit.
Alex
something
Dupont
today.
said addicted to the pain, back pain is a pay if needed. I had it for my forearm only took 2 hours to fully do.
Chill.
If you color pack at a much lower voltage than ever color pack before, you get smoother saturation, faster, and way less bleeding. Interesting indeed. At this rate, I might be able to become a tattoo artist instead of being a tattoo apprentice. Things are looking up for your little man here.
Alex Dupont said my thing is pain is temporary, badass is forever.
You're not wrong, Alex. But depending on your tattoo budget, bad is also forever. I didn't say you have bad tattoos, I'm just saying. That's an internal joke. We had an interesting walk-in inquiry today, but told I'm expensive to my face. I don't mind it, it's very funny how offended people get
Alex
about the price.
Dupont said true horror. I've been going to Nick for my blackout.
I don't know who Nick. I don't know who Nick is, bro. Oh, New York, dude. I'm in Africa.
Alex Dupont said far out, I wouldn't travel that far now. I travel about 3 hours for my artist.
I mean, that's a valid thing. That would require continental drift and shit to tattoo you, which is valid.
Alex Dupont said you've heard of Abisubitatu.
Have you heard of abusive tattoo? No. Are you talking about the only thing that makes me think of is the Brutal Black Project?
Alex Dupont said yes, crazy work.
It's not my cup of tea. I think you get abused enough getting black work or blackout tattoos done without needing to have the humiliation kink added on there. But I mean, different strokes for different folks. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. I personally wouldn't get a Brutal Black Work project. I'm too much of a pussy for that shit.
What is that?
It's where you get tattooed by 4 or 5 tattoo artists simultaneously. All they're doing
Alex
is using
Dupont
black
said
work.
agreed. That's a bit much for my liking. I
They
do like to have
literally-
the people black out my body at once.
They also humiliate the clients and shit while they're being tattooed. It's like,
Being roasted.
no. My my jokes are like roasting. It's like, haha. You know, you can still laugh at the joke while I'm making the joke. Yeah. Just go watch the documentary on it. It's on YouTube. It's not very long. It's like 3 or 4 episodes of like 20 minutes each. It's like pretty fucked up. It's for people that like to be stepped on. Guys that get beat up by their wives went and joined that. Yeah, they did like 4 or 5 tattoo sessions or something like that and then closed the project down.
Alex Dupont said I watched it in shock TV age I can't imagine. I like pain, but that's beyond pain.
Well, it is black and it is brutal, so I mean they live up to their name. They didn't disappoint there.
Alex Dupont said poor lad that agreed to it to really regretted it.
No, there was like 4 or 5 participants. It was not just one person, so you probably just saw one episode. There was a chick and a few dudes.
Alex Dupont said I saw one of the guys.
Was it the one that also had his eyeballs tattooed? One tattoo artist is like tattooing your neck, one is tattooing your arm, one is tattooing your back, one is tattooing your leg. That's how they ran the show. And they ran those fucking machines like heavy, man. They were like super, super heavy. I remember one of the tattoo artists got into shit with one of the organizers for like shit, like patchy black work. He's right, bro. You're hurting someone like fucked up. Make sure you're fucking packing that ink in.
Yeah.
You know?
Doing a good job, yeah.
It's unfortunate, but I'll have to take a brain kick in to top up my white ink. It is gone.
Thank you so much, best friend!
Thanks for the follow, Alex. I appreciate you, bro.
Dupont said, of course. I love everything about tattoos. Myself blackout, but it's all phenomenal.
Did you find my stream due to the blackout video I did, or was it just random? Because that video is still trending like after 2 years. Crazy.
Alex Dupont said, what needle amount did you use?
On this tattoo, you wouldn't believe me if I told you I used a 15 and a 13 mag. Tight grouping. Amper daar. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Don't be sorry, just be yourself. Have you seen
Alex
that meme?
Dupont said for the blackout.
I use a 23 and a 17 round Magnum. I don't use anything bigger than that. Bigger needles don't saturate as easily. There's no need to rush it. If you just work slowly, it can saturate fast. Doesn't make sense, but it works.
Alex Dupont said I usually get 49 meg.
I've tried 49 mags. One that I really enjoyed the other day was a 29 mag, but 49 mag is still inconsistent. I tried a 150 mag the other day, was useless. The needle is so big, adds no real value. Maybe it's because I used a cartridge pen type machine instead of a coil.
Alex Dupont said my artist that just does blackouts. That's what he usually uses. Has got bigger ones.
I mean, he's probably well versed in it, and maybe he has a machine that can push that needle better. But my FK Iron Flux Max at 29 mag is about its max cap for functionality. So I'm just pretty happy with that. The other thing is I like working a little bit slower and making sure everything's deeply controlled. But that's my perspective for now. It can always change based on experience.
Alex Dupont said, but I'm skinny so not much width so I don't need a lot of needles. And I hear what y'all. Alex Dupont said, what you're saying.
Look, it's always potentially a possibility. And I mean, being skinny has got its blessings. I did a sleeve for a lady who's very skinny in 3 full days. So I mean, there is like benefits to having less surface area to cover.
Alex Dupont said, yeah, I hate being skinny, haha, no fat to work with. Just bone and ligaments.
And I think the downside to being skinny is like the proportions at which you can get tattooed are like very, 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 very limited. I'm not body shaming, I'm just saying there's like realistic math that you have to do when planning out a project with someone who has got like very limited space.
Dupont said I made mistakes when younger hence the blackout for my arm, but I've come to love it.
I want to get
Alex
a blackout.
Dupont said started as a cover-up.
I'd love to get a blackout one day. I'm a big boy. All my clients all want to watch the live stream for that. They're like, yeah, fucking bitch, look what you're doing. Yeah, get hurt, mate. How's it feel to be on the receiving end of the tattoo needle?
Well,
Sit still, bitch. Finish your session. No tapping up. Cry loud. Moan loud. I'm pretty sure people will fucking respond like that. There's a lot of people that in their like big tattoo sessions I have heard them. Not in excess of what they requested work-wise, but it was painful.
Rufus Jercott said, get either thigh shadow blackout.
Nah, thanks, bro. My balls are not that big. I'm good. How about like a tattoo on the forearm or something like really fucking easy?
Alex Dupont said the black and blackout just looks so clean.
That's if I'm working on a blackout on a Cape Town client of mine. He got black. It's not out though. Like kitchen wizardry. I call it kitchen shading. It's like where the guy tried really hard to pack black, but no matter how hard he minced up the skin, the ink just didn't sit. Like it looks shit. But I still laugh every time I see it. I can just see this guy like trying to go to town and be like, your skin doesn't take ink well, man.
Alex Dupont said I want to do the full neck and jawline black, but my partner's not about it. Alex Dupont said TBH I wanna just do it.
Still haven't decided what piercing is to put on my chest as a full chest piece. I wanted to get an owl, but every second oak has an owl. Alex said I want to do a full neck and jawline black, but my partner's not about it. Like I would like maybe wait for World War III to pass before you do that, eh? I'll be honest with you. You might need like job. And the current like economic situation feels quite unpredictable, so
Alex Dupont said the neck is brutal from what I've been told, having to contort it in many ways.
no, you just work it in sessions. I've done a few neck tattoos and it's not the worst. I think ribs is still more painful than neck. My clients will say cover-ups are more painful than anything, but that's just for today. You guys shouldn't listen to him, that's just the pain
Alex
talking.
Dupont said about $1,800 for the full neck and jawline.
I mean, that's really not bad, dude. Guess my day rate if you had to pay it in US dollars.
You're
Just
gonna
remember,
laugh.
yeah, you are gonna laugh. Just keep in mind, I'm in Africa, bro. We ain't got that fucking USD buying power. But I know what the day rate is, so take a guess.
Alex Dupont said are 1. 500 are 4. 0. Alex Dupont said, am not good with that haha.
Okay, well, I mean, you're off by not that much. If you put the two together, the numbers you gave, charge 5.5 for my day rate, South African rands, which works out to like US dollar wise, I think like 380 or some shit.
Alex Dupont said that's not bad.
No, it's fucking horrible, bro. Knowing what American artists get paid and what I get paid sometimes makes me want to cry. Bro, in America, people becoming millionaires doing tattoos. I'm like fucking fighting for my life. I'm not complaining, like I'm very busy for a South African tattoo artist, so like I can't bitch, you know what I mean?
Alex Dupont said my guy charges $2,000 to $3,000 for a full arm.
Like again, it's in America, it's like makes sense. Yeah, the economy has like a figure set up for the tattoo project you're doing.
Alex Dupont said started my blackout paid $300 for the full forearm. That's what started my addition to the black.
Yeah, but if you were skinny, like $300 is like more or less my day rate, so like I mean that's like kind of fair. But I don't think it's bad that tattoo artists get paid something like 500 to 600 US dollars for a day rate. Like it's a fucking nice wage. You know, you can set yourself up to actually like retire. You don't have to hustle into your 80s to kind of like live. Okay, let me quickly check here. I think there's very little left. It's just this tiny little top part here that I have to push through.
Stepan said every customer should get the opportunity to tattoo the artist's IMO.
I have a rule in the shop. If you spent 100,000 rand on yourself, you can tattoo me. Stretch it down, please.
Alex Stepan said fair enough.
Customers looking at that.
It's just, oh fuck.
We have one of two choices. We can either start at the top or at the bottom. And both are equally
Alex Stepan
shit.
said we
Yeah.
choose the tattoo right.
I wouldn't say choose the tattoo. I'll give you options. Just basically, it's like if you spend $12,000 at the shop, you can tattoo me.
Rufus Jerkot said option 1 equals galaxy.
Oh, dude, I already got a galaxy tattoo on my body, bro.
Alex Stepan said there's gotta be some flexibility in their law.
I already have a galaxy. I would get other stuff too, I just gotta figure out what. But I mean, I'd get fucked up shit. Like, I'm not opposed to getting a fucked up tattoo on my body. I'll be back now, guys. a stretch. Let's do this. You look fucking. What's it? Don't blame me. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, I don't know who sent that. Oh, it's Alex. Thanks, bro. I would show you guys the galaxy I have, but the problem is it looks too much like a
Alex
galaxy.
Dupont said, is he being a baby for the dish?
He's not a baby. This has been like a fully saturated cover up. So I don't think he's being a baby.
He's a little bitch.
Nah. He's been sitting now since like, when did we start tattooing? Like half past, let's say we started the session at 10:30, but we started tattooing at 11. And it's now 7. So let's say 7.5 hours, almost 8 hours.
Alex Dupont said, no pain, no gain.
No, he knows, he's just not happy about it.
Alex Dupont said, you got this.
Yeah, like it's a small amount of work at this point, but it's a very painful amount of work. The problem is we had one of two extremes. We either finish at the wrist or we finish at the top. And I strategically worked in sections so that I finish a section, move up, finish a section, move up, finish a section, move up. But just remember, Rob Schneider once said, "You can do it."
All night long.
Yeah, I feel like that's pushing it, but you can do it. Sure. Today's technique adjustment was game changing for me. Because one of the things I love about this job so much is like you can do something for a long time and it's like the best knowledge you have, it's the best experience you have, and it's like solid, like it's good. And then you learn something and you're like, oh my gosh, wow.
Stupon said, what do you think about eye tattoos?
I think they're one of the dumbest things ever. I'm all for body mods. I'm all for brutal black project. And then I'm like, eyeball tattoos are fucking stupid. Give a 50% chance of going blind.
That's not good odds.
That's gambling retardedly.
Alex Stupon said too much risk.
Bro, 50% blindness risk. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This is fucking stupid. This is not funny. It's not cute. Like, if you have like a 20% risk factor, you know, that's still fine. Even 30% risk factor, that's still fine.
Alex Stupon said, what about tongue splitting?
Tongue splitting can be overseen by a medical practitioner. So I actually wanted to get my tongue split at one point. Not so for it anymore. I have a kid, so my mentality about certain body mods has changed. But I mean, that's something that can be supervised by a medical practitioner, so that's fine.
Kim Off Makeup said Holy was it coming along so nicely.
Hello, Kim. Yeah. Almost done, actually.
Alex Stupon said I understand that I've got 3 myself.
But 3 tongue splits. 3 medical practitioners, or 3 eyeballs that are tattooed. I need more facts. I need facts. Also, Alex, I make a lot of sarcastic jokes. I'm not saying that you are, but a lot of Americans don't grasp the concept of sarcasm. So, just for future reference, I do make sarcastic jokes all the time, and not American sarcasm, South African sarcasm, so it's very sarcastic. That's my favorite thing about live streaming is when, like, myself.
Alex Stupon said I like your vibe, no worries.
Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, Alex. That's home stretch, bro. When that's done, it's fucking claw.
Alex Stupon said if you can't joke as an artist then that's not fun. Personality goes with the artist IMO.
Yeah, look, I'll say my shop is respectful to all, but not a safe space, because we joke
Kim
about
Off
shit.
Makeup said completely unrelated question. What's the main language in South Africa?
We speak Afrikaans, to some people Zulu. We have 11 official languages. I'd say English is probably our business language.
VUIO.NGWNYA said, how are you?
Hello Vuyo, I'm well, thank you, and yourself? I can speak a little bit of Afrikaans, fluent English, a little bit of Spanish.
VUIO.NGWNYA said, I am good.
Did Elon Musk actually turn
Kim
a
Off
foot in
Makeup
Europe?
said, that's fair.
Oh, I
I
don't
noticed
know.
customers always speaking English. That's why I asked. Rio, and Gwyneth said, Al, had you speak Afrikaans?
Yeah, for you, I can speak a little bit of Afrikaans. I know that in Afrikaans, if you tell someone to buy a donkey, it means thank you. I don't generally speak Afrikaans because I have a lot of clients who are black, Indian, or colored, and I don't want them to feel disrespected. Because a lot of people who are Afrikaans will have Afrikaans conversations deliberately to exclude people, so I don't do that.
Rio and Gwenya said say it, please join.
Say it, please join. Take the Honte bluff. That means, look, the dog is barking.
Kimoth Makeup said, all I know about Afrikaans is that it sometimes sounds like Swedish law. The UIO.NGWNYA said, yes, you can speak Afrikaans.
Rio, do you speak Afrikaans? Your Afrikaans is probably better
Rio
than
and Gwenya said say Sawubona.
Sawubona.
The UIO.NGWNYA said, yes, I can speak Afrikaans, but I can't spell it.
Same. Bro, you have no idea how relatable that is. My Afrikaans friends have to use Google Translate to hear what I'm saying.
Kimoth Makeup said, lol, that's funny.
I grew up in a very conservative Afrikaans environment on one side of my family and very open-minded liberal English side on the other side. And I disagreed with a lot of the conservative viewpoints, especially around race as a topic. So I just stayed far away from Afrikaans people because of that. Now this doesn't pertain to all Afrikaans people, but it pertains to a lot. And since I have a lot of clientele that are black, Indian, and colored, it just was like a no-brainer as an adult to keep my business like open.
Alex Dupont said, how do you feel about snakes?
No, snakes are fine, bro. Snakes don't bother me at all. Crocodiles, hippos, lions, that shit can kill you. Snakes, generally, if you leave them the fuck alone, they'll just fucking move on. And although we do get a lot of snakes in South Africa, most of them are very scared of human beings. So you don't just have encounters with them.
The UIO.NGWNYA said, what is your favorite snake? Alex Dupont said, cheers. I've got a couple of them, 6 feet and 8 feet.
What kinds of snakes? I used to keep ball pythons and rat snakes as pets. My favorite snake, I'd say my favorite indigenous snake in South Africa will probably have to be the Cape Cobra, and then what else would I say? I think a
Alex
worm
Stewart said
slug.
my boa is 6 feet and my Texas indigo is 8 feet.
I'd say a boom slang as well. In America, they call it a boom slang.
Venom INKD tattoo said mine is a gaboon or rhino viper.
Gaboon vipers
Rio
are very
Inguenya
beautiful.
said, do you like the yellow snake?
Yeah, you're talking about a puff adder. Puff adders are cool. Gaboon vipers are also very cool. The issue I have with the Gaboon Viper is that fucking long ass fang. And that thing's big. Imagine being bitten by something that has a fang this fucking
Yeah,
size.
no,
It goes straight through your fucking shoes, Alice.
there's been records where a guy was bitten on his hand and he
Venom
came out fine
INKD
because the fang
tattoo
went
said
straight
yes.
through and didn't
Size
inject it
matters
with
law.
anyone.
That's what she said. He said size matters.
They tell us lies.
You can put it down?
No.
Give it a quick clean. I'm going to do 3 more minutes of work just for some white highlights.
Kimoth Makeup said flipping cool. The Juice said that looks amazing.
Thanks, Theo. I worked on a new
Alex
technique which
Dupont
I'm
said
going to use on the
black-headed
outer
bushmaster
forearm
is my
for you.
favorite.
Black Mamba. You, bro, that's expensive taste. Did you know that a Black Mamba is, according to our current understanding of snake behavior, the only snake that will chase you for
Alex Dupont said black-headed bushmaster asterisk.
black-headed bushmaster is my favorite. I'm not familiar with it.
Kimoth Makeup said, I truly love the anim ones, but good art is good art no matter the motive.
The thing is, saturating deeply on cover-ups contributes to my skill set for anime tattoos. So, well, not unfortunately. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for viewers, I don't always only do anime tattoos. South Africa is not that big.
Alex Dupont said they are lethal. Check them out sometime, bro.
Oh, well, you know what I did hold once? I had a cotton mouth and a, what's the one that's got that copper color?
Copperhead.
Copperhead. Fucking obviously, it's got the fucking copper.
Kimoth Makeup said this kind would probably work to cover my shit on my leg.
Yeah, and this is probably...
BUYO.NTWNY said, do you know the green sported snake?
The green sported snake, no. The green spotted or sported. Does it have a turbo? Or does it have dots? I love Vuyo. I roast Vuyo every day, and then Vuyo keeps coming back to my live stream.
You must do something right then.
Look, my sense of humor is fine, so like I can't not be myself, but I do know sometimes people don't appreciate it. I respect that.
Rio and Gwyneth said thank you very much, Jono.
No, you're good, dude. You're always cool. I appreciate that even when I give you a bit of banter or roast you for something you say, you keep high spirits. Some people don't have the ability to do that, which is quite sad. It's a true reflection of their character, but still. But back to the sported snake. So is it a snake that has sports mode or does it have spots? we need answers here.
Alex Dupont said Bushmaster has heat sensing pits, potent hemotoxic and neurotoxic venom.
He's talking
Rio
about different-
Nguyen said it has sports.
I'll Google it when I'm done here. The green sported snake. Like if you say it like that, it does sound possible.
Kimoth Makeup said, "At Alex sounds lovely."
We have a similar snake in Africa, although it's found up north. It's not found in South Africa, but I've encountered one, a very large one in the wild when I was
Alex
in Namibia.
Dupont said, "At Rio NGW NYA Philippines, some variegatus."
Oh, the green sported snake is an actual snake. It's not just a sports mode. Cool. No, we look pretty stupid for laughing at you. By we, I mean me and all through my personality. I'm leaving my clients out of this for laughing. I'm making the jokes. I'm the
Alex
bad guy.
Dupont said, "A Kim beautiful snake."
So, Alex, are you familiar with the zebra
Rufus
snake?
Pod said it's got crocs.
It's got crocs.
Rio Nguyen said, "Will you search the snake Jono?"
When I can,
Alex
yes.
Dupont said, "Yes, they spit venom." Kimoth Makeup said, "White ink equals torture."
No, not with numbing spray. So Alex, when I was about 14, I had a close encounter with a 1.8 meter zebra snake. As in, it fucking slithered over my foot while I was standing dead fucking still because I was shitting my pants. That's all.
Alex Dupont said, "Zebra snake doesn't sound fun. No, thank you."
Nope. And you should check out its venom is horrible. Survival chance is 53%.
Big Mike said, "Why is there red on his arm? Is that what I think it is?"
Yes, it's red ink. So when I make my opaque grays, I use a little bit of red ink, and the excess red gets pushed out, so that just the gray and the white settles. Oh, and you said you wanted me to quickly go over those spots on the lines. On my finger. No fun, but yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate thank you, Johnny. Okay, cool. Do you guys want to see a tattoo I did 5 years ago?
Rufus Jerkot said yes.
Shit, that looks nice, man.
Also another cover up.
Also a cover up.
Leah Dot Clarence said hi.
Hey, what's up, Leo? Clarence? Which side is it? This side? I was gonna burn it, I'm sorry. I did this tattoo 5 years ago. Never touched it up. The only thing I'm redoing is the black on his pointing finger.
Kim Off Makeup said, oh wow, it's held up really nice on hand.
Honestly, it has. Like, the only thing that
Rufus
really...
Durcott said, looks good.
The only thing that bugs me is that, like, these were line work leaves or branches over here, and that's kind of like turned into like a blob. But the way I spaced it out is actually let it blob in pretty good, so the blob came out nicely. But I mean, it's definitely not the texture I was going for. Once again, verifying that fine line work tattoos do not live forever. Like, the definition in the tree has stayed. That stayed pretty well. The trash polka, like sun elements, has stayed as well. And the shape I tattooed is like gone really, really, really well. So I mean, like, it's not horrible. But again, fine line work tattoos do not hold up long term. TikTok's like, are you a real boy?
Rufus Durcott said okay and bouncing. Tata looks epic, man. Catch you later.
Just Rufus, take care.
Kim Off Makeup said, haha, TikTok. Didn't like that sentence.
Just drop it on YT, I'll read it. Thank you for the roses.
Meow.
Thank you for the gifts. Numbing spray not helping.
Kim Off Makeup said again, sorry
I
to
would be
interrupt.
crying without it.
Rufus Durcott said MP.
So, Kim, I said you can just drop your comment on YouTube and I'll read it out loud. No more,
Kim Off Makeup said, haha, okay.
no more finger ring tattoos, eh? This is basically a half sleeve if you count a finger as a sleeve. Thanks, Alex. There we go. It's done. Like, I've gone beyond the lines on both sides.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna wait for Kim's message and then I will. Say
Big
goodbye.
Mike said, have you ever caused someone to have a super red arm?
Are you talking about like, in terms of the red juice? I mean,
Big Mike said yay.
I have before, but that was like very early days where I was undersaturating and overcompensating. Like, this tattoo has not bled much and it's deeply saturated. Let me just check here. Like, even with the wrapping on it didn't bleed much. I saturated this tattoo in a completely different way than what I usually do. And I'm honestly proud of it.
Big Mike said, do your customers sometimes complain about the text to speech?
No, they usually laugh at it, but we're South Africans, so we're not as sensitive. Not all of us. Some of us are still sensitive. I found out recently, but most of us are not super fucking sensitive.
Come off makeup, that looks great, dude.
Thank you very much.
Can you take a picture of me?
I'm not
Duck
doing
Shotgun said it back.
photos just yet.
Oh, okay.
This is just a quick one to send my wife.
Big Mike said, lol, there's a super small fly on his hand.
Yeah, and there was a fruit fly.
Duck Shotgun said, did you miss me?
Kind of. The way one misses dysentery. You know?
Come off makeup said, I missed the kettle laugh, lol.
I missed the kettle off. I think it's just been a day. Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And I want to say thank you guys for supporting. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon. And just look after yourselves.
Alex Dupont said, great chatting.
You guys as well. It was a pleasure to make new friends. Thanks Kim for coming to hang out with us again. Alex, it was a pleasure to make your friendship or acquaintance.
Come off
We'll
makeup
see.
said, take care, looks awesome as always.
Thank you very much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Dub, thank you for hanging out. Absolute
Alex
legend.
Dupont said, have a great day, take care of your tattoo.
I'm pretty sure my client will.
Kim Oz said, do I wish? Duck Shotgun said, bye.
TK, what's up TK? What do you wish?
Kim Oz said, do wish.
What's wish? I wish for $1 billion. There's my wish. Bye bye Dub Shotgun, take it easy. Cheers TK. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.